Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Unami speaking, and welcome back to Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, the Let's Play. Now, we're continuing by finishing the game. I should be done with this game by the end of this stream, because all that's left is just the optional collecting stuff. To make sure things are working, I'm trying to... There we go. There's my live screen. Okay, there we go. Now, let me see. Things have changed. They've updated the website. Checking my microphone. I keep trying to bump up the audio so you could hear me better. Okay, let me see here. Wait a minute. There we go. Checking now. Before I left the last stream, I got the beans for the bean bag in the Fred and George's shop, which is now available, like, pretty much all the time now. And don't have to worry about Percy the prick. I've collected all the hidden items throughout the school and collected most of the cards. All it's left to do is just get all the stuff you need to buy in the store. I'll take a look at the chat every now and again. But if I don't see anyone talking, I'm just going to pay attention to what I'm doing.
How much is this Bertie Bott's bean bag?
20 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
I'd like to buy
Okay,
that,
let's get this
please.
bean bag.
You can now carry more Bertie Bott's every flavour beans, Harry.
Take a look around, Potter.
Okay. There's pretty much no reason to get this or this. I'm pretty much just going to go through and just get the cards first and then maybe get these extra, like, pickup items.
But I didn't tell you that, did I?
Let me see.
If there's anything you'd like to know about, just ask.
Just checking my feed and everything.
Feel free to spend
Anyone
as
that's
long as you
following
like
me
it.
should know when I'm live, so if they got the notification thing on. I'm not sending out shares anymore because no one ever shows up when I do that, so. Okay, now I gotta go happy bean collecting. There should be a few challenges left to do. And if I get this game finished early, I might just do a different game after this one. I might just collect 40 beans and get those extra pick 'em, like those holders for both the balloon holster and the stink pellets. I've already gotten all the cards from the students that you can trade with throughout the game. There's pretty much no reason to go into the classrooms. I'm just going to keep going up and down the floors. It's pretty much the boring part of the game. The boring final of the game. You just hit 5 times and then... Just be glad I know how to do it in a very quick way. Okay. I have a throat problem right now. Yeah, you pretty much just take what they give you. I wonder if they intended this as a hidden thing that you could find out later. Because the fact that these things don't even react when you hit them, and a bunch of beans come out. Okay. There's no need to go up this way. And I think they also allow you to get much more beans since it's like the final day. This was a very short school year if it was only 6 days. You know that in the end of the movie, they never even told you who won the House Cup. I always love to make a joke when I watch the end, like, "Oh, by the way, Slytherin won the House Cup," and everyone's going like, "What?" It'd be weird if you could actually fix the scoring on the house points so Slytherin does win. Kind of like how they win the Quidditch Cup. Okay, doesn't seem no one's still here, so just gonna keep paying attention. This is gonna be the most boring video on my channel when I upload this to YouTube. At least I learned that you can actually edit like parts of your YouTube videos on YouTube. They finally put in a program for that. Also, speaking to my YouTube people, if any of you see this video and want to see more, just let me know what you'd like me to play in the comments section below. Honestly, that's all I ever want from people these days is just comments. Because I don't care about likes, I don't care about subscribers. Well, of course, subscribers are important for the channel, but I love comments. I love hearing what people have to say about my videos. Even if they're offensive, I put a heart on some of them if they're clever. Well, if they're really offensive, I'll just delete them straight up. Like, I don't do that. I mean, I actually do delete them. If you know, I hope no one takes that out of context. Man, I pretty much bleed this place dry. Oh, there's some lag. Got some lag. Okay, it went back to normal. Let me refresh the stream page. Okay. Oh, I want to say it, but I don't want it to sound offensive. Okay, let's go clean up the beans in Fred and George's shop first. Or the cards. I ship it.
Wattlebird.
I like how this is permanently cut down now. Okay. And why is it so
Libbity
quiet?
gibbet.
There we go with the music. Okay, there's only 5
Is
cards.
there anything here that interests you?
Since the Wiggle Weld was the last thing I bought, let's go to this card.
How much is this famous Witches and Wizards card?
30 Bertie Bott's every flavour
30.
beans.
I'd like to buy that, please.
Good choice there, Harry.
Number 13.
Andros the Invincible.
How much is this famous Witches and Wizards card?
30 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
I'd like to buy that, please.
Yeah, I'll buy this card.
That's one of our spare cards. Good luck with completing your collection, Harry.
Number 98. Dymphna Firmin.
Wow, another card that I already
Stick
have.
closer.
How much is this famous Witches and Wizards card?
30 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
I'd like to buy that, please.
I think that's specifically why
If I may
he's not
say so,
specifically
an
saying what
excellent
card it
choice,
is.
Mr. Potter.
Number 72. Helga Hufflepuff.
Helga Hufflepuff.
How much is this famous Witches and Wizards card?
30 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
Well, I think I
I'd
finally
like to buy
collected the
that, please.
4 house members.
No doubt you'll soon be completing your collection, Harry.
Number 27. Mirabella Plunkett.
Okay. Almost done. Just one more.
How much is this famous Witches and Wizards card?
30 Bertie Bott's every flavour
Go
beans.
away, whoever you are.
I'd like to buy that, please.
Someone called me on my phone.
That's one of our spare cards. Good luck with completing your collection, Harry.
Number 59, Gregory the Smarmy.
If there's anything you'd like to know about, just ask.
Even if they're spare cards, it's good to have them, I guess. Okay, I should be cleaned out now,
Take a look
so
around, Potter.
all that's left is that and this. I'll grab some 40 beans and come back and get those. Because I can still get some use out of those, so... Because they should both be 20. Oh, don't be in the way where I'm shooting. Oh, you little... I need to get a curse button or something. I'm trying to PG my streams to the warmth of childlike innocence. Okay, still no one in the chat. Yeah, dance for me. I can't believe those were all just a bunch of spare cards. And the Gregory the Swami, I've already found a spare card, throughout the game. Okay. Yeah, I went to GameStop the other day. I heard there's a new Ghost Recon game. My dad's gonna like that. If he ever gets a new system, of course. I definitely should pre-order Luigi's Mansion 3 for my stepbrother. Because he's all about Mario. And on Halloween, it releases on Halloween, ironically. They were trying to just push for that release date. Okay, let's go up to Fred and George's shop and get those last two items. I'm not even going to bother with the spellbook or the Wigging Weld. I don't even know why they respawned that in there.
Wattlebird.
Like they had an extra book of Hello Mora laying around, so they're like, let's
How
just
much
sell
is
it.
this stink pellet bag?
20 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
I'd like to buy that, please.
Now you can carry more stink pellets, Harry.
And then all that's left is
The
this
balloon
one.
holster. What
That'll
does this
actually make
cost?
any difference
20
here.
Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
I'd like to buy that, please.
With the balloon holster, you can carry loads more non-explodable luminous balloons. Is there anything here that interests you?
Okay. Bye, friend George. Looking forward to the next one. I might just skip to the third game because the first one I really don't feel like playing. Not that I don't hate it, I just think that the game is not very well polished like this one. The third one and the fourth one. Like I said, I'm only playing through 1 through 3. If I ever play through 5 and 8, 5 through 8, I'm probably going to have my friend Chris with me or someone that's good with Harry Potter. Because I just can't handle the stupid wand movements. Especially the potion parts of the game. Okay, now to do the usual thing. After Harry Potter, I'm going to be moving on to more Halloween-based streams, like Nightmare Before Christmas. Going to be trying that one again. Now that I have a better Wi-Fi connection and better setup. Might even do that one right after I finish Harry Potter. Because that game's going to take a lot of like exploration and grinding, and that's why it's better to do that one on live stream. And it's October, so it's best to do it while I still can. While it's appropriate. I could also do it on Christmas, but I'd rather do it on Halloween since Nightmare Before Christmas is mostly Halloween. I still say that it's a half and half between the two. Because I play it on Christmas and Halloween no matter what. Oh yeah, Slender the Arrival, I also need to play that game. I'll do a regular run through the game, and then I'll do it on hardcore, and then I'll obviously start off with the 8 pages section, since that takes place right before you even start the game. I'll admit, when they added that DLC to the game, it actually made the game a little more scary. The fact that you have a legitimate threat chasing you. I owe a lot to Slender the Arrival, because that game pretty much opened like the doorway to scary games for me. I'm thinking of maybe getting Resident Evil 7 and The Last of Us, but I'm not really good with survivor-like horror games. Not that Slender the Arrival isn't one, but it's more straightforward, running around and hiding, and it's kind of like Outlast, but Outlast is oh my god, it's so intense. The first one, at least. The second one, I think, is actually the weakest of the series. if they ever make another one, they should just need to tone it down with the scares. The reason I'm just collecting beans now is because I'm going to do the challenges outside now. That's pretty much all that's left. Be cool if you got awards for destroying the fire crabs that are around the school. And then after that, they were permanently gone, because I do not like those fire crabs. This might be a very short stream. I'll probably start doing Crash Bandicoot 1 again. The reason I deleted the original Let's Play was because I didn't like the way that it looked. Same thing with the Slender the Arrival. I didn't like how there was noise in the background, and like there was anything that would go wrong went wrong. Arkham Asylum 2, I'm going to probably do that again. I did a stream for the 10-year anniversary of it. You can catch the final boss fight of it in my highlights. I'm sad to say I think Arkham Knight will probably have to take a while, considering they mute my streams every time I do that one. So I'm probably going to have to start moving that over to YouTube, streaming that game. Because I don't think they'll mute it if I put it on YouTube. Almost done. Just a few more. I have some stink pellets and stuff. Oh, come on. You have more than that. Let's go through some of these classrooms. See if I can find some stink pellets and balloons. You know, since the stream's not going to be very long, I'm going to try to think of different ways just to stretch it out a bit. Also, the reason I don't like doing that in classrooms is because beans could get caught on the top. Of the desks. That's what I mean. Oh yeah, these are gonna take a while to collect. Okay, I got all 150. I'm pretty much cleaning out the classrooms now. I like how there's just stink pellets and balloons in these desks. It's only been like 30 minutes too, like. Okay, let's see. Let me check my inventory. I forget what. I know it goes. These three are empty because they were where Ginny's items would go when you got them for her. I forget what goes here though. Actually, wait. I think this is where the hidden items went when you found them throughout the school. And since it's no longer, you can no longer do that now, it's pretty much not there anymore. For stink pellets, it won't take much longer, but if I just keep going to each floor, it shouldn't be hard. This is the only classroom that's on this floor. Oh, and I forgot this classroom doesn't even have desks. Or wait, the library. Okay, still no one here. I'm just going to pay attention then for now on then.
I need to be able to carry more beans.
Okay. Let me take a look at these books. Throwing gnomes can and perhaps should evolve into a fascinating and rewarding pastime. There really is nothing like the feeling one gets when clobbering one of these ugly pests with a well-aimed knockback jinx, and then flinging it over a low wall, or from a high wall, or into a depths of a river, or lake, or river, waterfalls, or maybe even into a swamp. At Hogwarts, beating the gnome flinging rewards will result in the rewards of a famous witches and wizards card, which is always very gratifying. Okay, that pretty much tells me something I already found out. Not only on a broomstick, but mounted on the back of a hippogriff. These kinds of races are very different to the competitions found at Hogwarts. A race around the castle grounds against another student may result in the winner gaining a famous Witches and Wizards card. The use of a Vitamix potion is strictly against the rules, however, and not only due to the fact that this is unsportsmanlike. behavior, the Vitamix potion may have unfortunate side effects on certain people. I have no idea what they're talking about. At least this helps you. They pretty much did this to tell you, hey, there's stuff outside that you can do. More so to the Great Lake located in the grounds of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, the gnomes infesting the bank of the lake should be thrown bodily into the waters. This act often producing multiple benefits for collecting of the famous witches and wizards cards. Throwing gnomes can and perhaps should evolve into a... Oh, wait. Okay, they already put that in this. And there are numerous ways in which to use the Incendio charm. One of these involves casting the charm on certain kinds of brazier in the order to light them. If all Incendio braziers in a specific location are lit at the same time, a famous Witches and Wizards card can be gained. This net little trick is especially beneficial to collectors of these fine cards. The Incendio charm has also been titleized to gather more infurious gain. For example, young wizards and witches have been known to set fire to the trousers of a smaller child to extort sweets or contraband from them, unless the unfortunate victim knows an extinguishing charm. They may run around for days with the set of their paints in flames. Oh yeah, I noticed that they kind of dropped Hedwig's name because Hippogriff. So this proved that they did have ideas for the third game when they were doing this one. I'm not going into those rooms again. Okay, I'm gonna go. I might just go into different areas randomly until I have full balloons and stink pellets. Oh wait, I don't need those anymore.
Carry more beans.
At least not until I do the racing and stuff. This is pretty much what I get for not collecting any of the stink pellets and stuff throughout the game. I'm almost done with stink pellets, but the balloons are going to take a while. And to save me the loading times, I'm just going to keep going into the regular classrooms and not the ones that go into loading times. Like, I'm not in a hurry, so I can just take the time out all the time I like. And a good thing that all I found in these are just balloons and stink pellets. And it seems like this is the only way to get them. The only problem with the third game is that it's gonna be a lot more blurry looking. Not gonna be very crisp because it's gonna be on the PS2. But that's not really a problem. Okay, that was weird. Saw like a shadow on the ground or something. Hmm. And now I'm just not getting anything from these. $22. If I go to the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom, there should be tons of balloons and stink pellets in there. Let me save to make sure I don't lose any progress. Since there's pretty much no use for these spells, I'm going to switch this one out for the broom in case I'm outside and I want to show off the fact you can fly around the castle. I'll keep this one on Lumos. I wonder. Nope. Yeah, they'll all still be open. So I need to reload this whole area again. Yeah, like, let me check this classroom. Nope. Non-explodable. To think I'm doing the most boring part of the game even when I said I wasn't going to do it. Okay, that's just health. Good, a stink pellet. See, I knew there'd be a lot of them in here. Oh, my eye is twitching like crazy. Okay, only 5 more stink pellets and a few more balloons. Oh, these are still open. Let me see. Let me check the library. Yep, those are still gone. Let me make it easier on myself and just go buy them. Because honestly, this is tedious and time consuming. Yeah, like, I bet they're all open now. Yep, all of the desks are open.
Wattlebird.
Let's take care of the balloons first, since they're like the most thing I need.
Libbity gibbet.
Or I don't really need them, I just like the most empty.
Non-explodable luminous balloons. What do they cost?
20 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
Yeah, that's a little
I'd
much
like
for
to buy
this, but
that,
okay.
please.
Non-explodable luminous balloons are great for distracting people.
I'd like to buy that, please.
Non-explodable luminous balloons are great for distracting people.
Okay.
Take a look around, Potter.
How much is a pack of stink pellets?
20 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
I'd like to buy that, please.
You can use stink pellets to get out of all kinds of nasty situations, Harry.
At least in the third game, they actually give you a reason to use these things. Actually, wait a minute. I don't know. I forget if there's something there during the day, because you can only go there during the nighttime.
If there's anything you'd like to know about, just ask.
Nope. Okay. They do give you a reason for that in the first game, at least. Okay. Yep, I filled them up. Now, let's see. I have all the Weaken Well potion I need. Okay, just gotta grab a few beans, and then I can take on the students at in the outside area. Yeah, saving. Okay. Normally, I probably would have done this off screen, but yeah, in the third game, I'm definitely going to be doing it like off screen, because of the way that they allow you to have like 250 beans, and it's very annoying to collect a lot of them. Pretty much just winging it at this point. Oh, God. Okay, let's save. Oh, wait. There's no more people to go up against. That's surprising. Oh, I guess I'll do this then.
What's that over there?
I'm gonna show off that you can just fly around the castle. I'll do this for a good few minutes and then I'll just go talk to Dumbledore, I guess. And you get the last, like, wizard's card from him. Yeah, the thing about this is that you're able to fly around, and the more rings, the different colored rings, the color of the rings is what determines how many beans you get from them. Like green, I think is 5. The yellow one are just 1. Red, I think, is 15 or something. Actually, I think that's 50, actually. And then, actually, I think the blue one gives you like 20. And weird how this is the only way to visit these areas that you were only able to go to with Neville's little book thing. Imagine if you actually had to explore the castle with this, which you actually do have to do in the PS2 version. We'll be seeing a lot more of this castle in the third game. I'm just flying around until I get bored. And I guess the third game would be appropriate to play for October, considering the Dementors are terrifying. In that one, yeah, like they kind of get less scary as they go on through the series. In both the movie and the game. Well, here's a green one. Let's go to the astronomy tower. They try to hide these so that you can't find them as easily. Especially the ones that give you the most beans. And you can only land in areas that you can roam. You can't just go to places and stop it from... Like, I think you can't go in through
I
here.
don't think I should be flying
Yep.
around here.
And like they show in the movies, they put there's a little barrier throughout the castle, so I can't fly out of the castle. Yeah. I think the blue ones are the ones that give you 50 beans.
That looks interesting.
Oh god. There was a place where Snape was... Oh, I almost made another spoiler. Okay, let's head back to the entrance. I'm getting bored of this. Yeah, there's one more ring over there. The rings randomly spawn everywhere, so there's no point to really be doing this other than collecting beans. But I already have a full thing of beans, so... Oh, God.
That looks interesting.
Okay, let me down. There we go. I already got distinctions for the flying and the Quidditch match, so... Okay, let's go talk to Dumbledore, I guess, see if he'll give me the card.
Ah, Harry. I see that you now have 100 unique famous witches and wizards cards in your Folio Magi. Please, take this card to complete your collection.
Wow, thanks, Professor Dumbledore.
Run along then, Harry.
Number 101. Harry Potter. Wicked.
Isn't Dumbledore the best? I wish this was an actual thing in the movie. Yeah. Having a wizard card of himself. They could possibly do that for this somewhat sequel I keep hearing about. There's a wizard card of Harry. Like his son could be carrying a card of him. That would be an interesting call, and all it would say on the back is the boy who lived. Already seen every card throughout the game so I'm not going to start showing them all off. Okay, let's see. I guess all that's left to do is finish this off. 57 to 300. Yep, we pretty much got this in the bag. Yeah, after this, they're pretty much going to roll the credits, and that's going to end this stream, and I'll move on to the next one. So glad that some people have enjoyed the streams, and I hope people that watch this on YouTube enjoy it too. I hope you all have a great day, and as always, stay golden, everyone. Goodbye.
We come to the end of another most eventful year at Hogwarts. And so, for their many achievements and outstanding commitment to the school, it is with great pleasure that I present the House Cup to Gryffindor.
Harry told them everything. For nearly a quarter of an hour he spoke into the rapt silence. He told them about hearing the disembodied voice. How Hermione had finally realized that he was hearing a basilisk in the pipes. How he and Ron, following a hint from Hagrid, had followed the spiders into the forest. That Aragog had told them where the last victim of the basilisk, 50 years before, had died. How he had guessed that Moaning Myrtle had been the victim, and that the entrance to the basilisk's lair, the Chamber of Secrets, might be in her bathroom.
But how did you all get out of there alive?
Well, it had a lot to do with loyalty and friendship.
And courage. Harry, you can't forget that.
Yes, and courage too.
Professor Dumbledore explained that 50 years ago, Lord Voldemort, as the 16-year-old Tom Riddle, had enchanted his diary, and that diary had enchanted Ginny. For it was Lucius Malfoy who had planted Tom Riddle's diary on the hapless Ginny Weasley. And as for Harry, well, once again, he truly was the boy who lived.